Oh, what a beautiful day for a brisk stroll in the garden, an energetic jog around the grounds, a vigorous tramp in the woods, or a restful little nap. Yes, lovely.
You can't catch me, Flora. I'm going to win again.
Oh, my tusks!
Hi, Cornelius.
Oh.
Hurry! You lose, Pom. You're it. That's not fair. Cornelius was sleeping, and I tripped over him. That doesn't matter. Under the rules of hide and seek, Cornelius is a natural obstacle, like a rock.
Come now.
Tell him, Cornelius.
Oh, yes,
Cornelius doesn't know hide and seek.
Not so, young man. I'll have you know that I was quite the hide-and-seek champion when I was a boy.
Really?
Oh, yes. Let the old master show you a trick or two. You run and hide, and I'll find you.
Okay, Cornelius.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, what's the big hurry?
We're playing hide and seek, Father. Cornelius is it.
Cornelius? How nice.
It sure is. He'll never find us.
Why do you say that, Pom?
Because we're younger than him. Yeah, we can run and hide better than old Cornelius.
That may be true, but you should never underestimate someone because of their age, especially someone like Cornelius. Let me tell you a story about something that happened to me a long time ago when Cornelius and I were shipwrecked on Skull Island.
Skull Island?
We had just finished the construction of a magnificent sailing ship called the Celestville Clipper. It was built to help us explore the world, and we were ready to set sail on our maiden voyage.
Ahoy there, Zephyr! Any land in sight? Land? No! What? Land ho! No, no land ho! No land! No! Me. All hands on deck!
Oh.
Okay, men. We've got an important mission ahead of us. What do you say we make this ship shipshape? Aye, aye, Captain. That's the spirit. Zephyr, raise the main sail. Troubadour, swab the deck.
What can I do, Babar? Batten down the hatches, polish the poop deck?
Gee, Cornelius, you look a little green. What's wrong?
Seasickness, sire. It always plagues the aged.
Come on, Pompadour. People of all ages get seasick. Even me.
I am not seasick. I happen to love the sea. Oh, it just doesn't love me.
Would you like to go lie down for a while?
Nonsense, I'm fine. I expect no special treatment on this mission. You please assign me my duties.
Okay, why don't you take the wheel for a while?
Steer the ship. Aye, aye, Captain.
Just stay on course and keep your eyes peeled, okay? The weather can turn quickly out here.
Stay on course. Keep eyes peeled. Right.
If I might have a word with you, sire, manning the helm is an extremely important position. Wouldn't you rather select someone more youthful, someone more energetic, someone...
Like you?
Well, now that you mention it.
Sorry, Pompadour, but Cornelius has seniority.
Yes, he certainly has that.
Oops.
But are you certain he can handle it? His senses aren't what they used to be, you know.
He'll do just fine.
Sheer genius, Basil. This is definitely my most brilliant plan ever.
But stowing away isn't exactly traveling in style, sir.
What choice have we got? My ship is in the shop, and I'm not about to let Babar beat me to the punch. I, Rataxus, hereby claim this land in the name of Rhino Land.
Sir, don't you think you've practiced enough today?
Are you kidding? I've got to be ready when we reach land, or else Babar will claim all the good islands for himself.
I've never thought of Babar as the land-grabbing type, sir.
Well, I have. I'm just gonna wait down here until Babar lands on some beautiful tropical paradise, and then jump out and plant my flag before he can. Lord Rataxus, world-famous explorer. Plug that for me, will you, Basil?
This is the course I want to take, Pompadour.
But sire, those are treacherous waters. And what about the legend?
What legend?
The legend of Skull Island. It's the home of Conga the Terrible.
Conga the Terrible is just a myth, Pompadour. He isn't real.
He's not a myth. He's a monster. He's a 50-foot ape.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Besides, exploring the unknown is what this expedition is for. I hope that wasn't thunder.
Basil, this is the worst cruise I've ever taken. You're fired as my travel agent.
My apologies, Your Highness, but you know how unpredictable the weather can be.
You're also fired as my meaty.
Weatherman?
Whatever.
Babar, come quick!
Zafir! What happened?
I don't know. I just got here.
He means the storm! How did we get into the storm?
Don't ask me. Ask him.
We're in a storm!
Oh my, what have I done?
It's okay! Help me steer the ship!
Oh, my tusks! It's a...
Sail away!
Just look at the size of that hole! We're marooned and on Skull Island!
Don't worry, Pompadour. The important thing is we're all okay. Rataxis! Basil! How did you two get here?
Obviously, they're stowaways, sire.
Stowaways? Never. We're,
On vacation.
Are you trying to horn in on our mission?
Don't be ridiculous.
So what are those for?
Would you believe gifts for the natives?
What I'd like to know is how we got shipwrecked. Who's responsible?
I am. I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad, Cornelius.
Yeah, Babar deserves all the blame
Babar?
for trusting an old fossil like Cornelius to steer the ship.
Now, see here, Rataxis. Oh, yeah.
Cornelius made a simple mistake. It could happen to anyone.
Anyone his age?
Calm down, you guys. The ship can be fixed.
I'm not worried about the ship. I'm worried about Conga.
Well, if it's that important to you, I can show you a few steps.
Not Conga the dance. Conga the Terrible.
Take it easy, Pompadour. I told you before, Conga the Terrible is just a legend. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. Then again, I could be wrong. Wow! Just look at the size of those footprints.
Perhaps this Conga chap isn't as terrible as you think.
How can you say that? Look at those trees! The creature is huge! He's a savage beast!
Well, in all my years, I've learned you should never judge a book by its cover.
I agree. Maybe he's not so mean. He might even help us fix the ship. On the other hand, maybe we should fix the ship ourselves.
All in favor?
Aye!
All right, crew. And stowaways. It's gonna be night soon, so we'd better set up camp. Pompadour, you and Troubadour get to work on some huts. Zephyr and I will gather food.
Babar, what should I do?
I think you've done quite enough already.
I feel badly about the trouble I've caused. There must be something I can do to make it up to you.
Well, we'll need someone to stand guard during the night.
Then I'm your man.
Okay, you take the first watch, and Retaxis will take the second.
Sire, I must protest. It's not that I doubt Cornelius's ability to handle the job.
Then what do you doubt?
Cornelius's ability to stay awake. He's much too old for this kind of responsibility. It's the reason we're in this pickle in the first place.
You're wrong, Pompadour. My age had nothing to do with it. I wasn't feeling well, and it got the better of me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sirree. The minute I heard about this terrible Conga guy, I knew I was destined for greatness.
I thought you wanted to be a world-famous explorer.
That was before. If I catch Conga, I'll be a world-famous rich guy.
I don't know, sir. I must admit I have my doubts. What did you have in mind for bait?
I've never known a monkey that didn't go ape over bananas. One whip of this and Conga will come running straight into our trap.
Up, 2, 3, 4. Where is that Retaxis? He was supposed to relieve me hours ago. It's almost dawn. I mustn't fall asleep. No, I have to stay on my toes. Up, 2, 3.
Cornelius, wake up!
Is that you, Retaxis? What's going on?
You fell asleep and Conga crushed the camp! That's what's going on!
What? You let Conga slip through my fingers? I could have caught him.
So that's what you're up to.
That's right, Elephant, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Just don't expect a ride home in my ship.
What's going on, Basil?
Forget it, Retaxis. Although it's too bad your trap didn't work.
Because of the incredible cash potential?
No, because it could have bought us time to fix the ship and escape. Now Conga is bound to come back.
Well, we've got only one person to blame for that. Cornelius.
I'm sorry, Cornelius, but I'm inclined to agree with Retaxis. You're simply too old to be...
I am not too old, and it's high time I proved that to you.
Nice going, you guys. This wasn't Cornelius's fault at all. It was Retaxis.
Mine?
You should have relieved him on guard duty. He was up all night.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess I fell asleep. It was a simple mistake. It could happen to anyone.
Even Cornelius? Tonight had nothing to do with Cornelius's age. Nobody could stay awake that long.
I feel terrible about this, sire.
Yeah, me too. What can I do to make it up to the poor guy?
You can patch the ship up as fast as you can.
You there, Conga! I'd like a word with you! I know you're in there. There's no sense hiding. I'm not moving from this spot. My tusks. I should think we can settle our differences like civilized beings, don't you? Perhaps I could come back at a better time.
There, good as new. Hurry up, Basil. I want to go home.
You mean the mission is over? No more self-sacrifice for the good of mankind?
Listen, I'm all for self-sacrifice, but if there's nothing in it for me, forget it.
We're all set to go, sire, as soon as you give the order.
Cornelius hasn't come back yet. There's no sign of him.
Oh, my! What could have happened to him? Oh, no!
Let's get out of here!
No! Cornelius is still out there. I'm not leaving without him.
Well, we are! Basil, do the honors!
I hereby christen thee the good ship Taxus.
Huh? Could have used a few more nails.
Thank you, Conga. This will be fine.
Cornelius!
Babar, King of the Elephants, may I introduce Conga, King of the Apes.
Pleased to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You mean it was all an act?
Everything. As you can see, King Conga is quite civilized.
I simply must apologize for my behavior. I thought you were here to capture me.
Now who'd be dumb enough to try to capture you?
It's fortunate that Cornelius came forward to clear this up.
This terrible Conga persona is simply His Majesty's way of scaring off potential poachers.
Everyone assumes that I'm some kind of savage beast, all because of my size.
It's as I always say, you should never judge a book by its cover.
Words to live by, right, Pompadour?
Cornelius, I must apologize. I thought you were too old for this kind of mission, but I now know that with age comes wisdom.
Why, thank you, Pompadour.
There. And while you make repairs to your ship, I'd like you to consider yourselves my most welcome guests. That's mighty big of you, Conga.
You know something, Conga? I like your style. Ever thought of going into show business? I can see it
Well,
all.
Cornelius, all's well that ends well.
Yes, quite, Babar. But I must admit I'm getting much too old for this kind of thing.
So just because someone is old, that doesn't mean they can't do some pretty incredible things.
That was a neat story, Father. But where's Cornelius? Yeah, he's been counting a long time. Well, I still think he's too old for hide and seek. How can he sleep like that? Old people can sleep anywhere.
Aha! 1, 2, 3 on all of you!
Hey, he tricked us. Pretty crafty, Cornelius.
Oh, on with the game. King Babar is it?
Now, how did that happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.